Listen, goddamn it, the New York Knicks just completely choked. They should be a complete ashamed of themselves on how they let this game get away from them. The Knicks had this game won. This was a epic, dramatic collapse that we got to get into. We got to shout out Aaron Naismith. I mean, Neesmith, whatever way you want to pronounce it. This guy, I mean, I know Tyrese gonna get all the love because he did all of the this and that, But let me tell you something right now. Naismith with that 32 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. I mean that he did it. He brought the Pacers to the home turf. He made it to the point where y'all could come back and win this game. If Naismith don't go on that barrage of threes, Indiana loses tonight. The Knicks, this is the kind of game where the Knicks probably are going to get swept or it's going to be a gentleman's sweep now. I really think that they're going to lose game two. I got the Knicks losing game two now, because I just feel like when you lose like this is a carryover. This is something that's going to drag out for the whole entire series, might go into next season. This is where, because you had it. It's over. It's going to be an uphill battle. And even if the Knicks lost, right? Let's say the Knicks won. I was watching the game and I'm like letting it be known, like, yo, listen, Indiana at the very least, they're gonna have epic game film to go back and really attack New York in game two. The Knicks, they had so many opportunities. Number one, they got tired. Number they got gas. Shout out No Panic. We was live. We call play-by-play. We will be giving play-by-play analysis all throughout this series, and beyond, even the Western Conference. I mean, this is just epic. What took place in terms of the loss. Reggie Miller in attendance. It couldn't have went. If you could have scripted a loss for the Knicks, this is what it would have went down like. Thibodeau should be ashamed of himself because Carlisle just backed him down. Like Carlisle got up in his grill. Like what's good? Like that's what Carlisle just did to him. Carlisle gonna have Thibodeau on something else because he did you filthy. Number one, they were fresher at the end. It was up to a point in overtime, if I'm not mistaken. They literally had to take Cat out for like a minute or two so he could get a quick breather. This is how much Tibbs is playing his guys. And it's going to be a problem. In all likelihood, Thibodeau will be back next year. When you look at what's happening, the Knicks got to get better depth, and if they lose this series, that's going to be something that we have to look at. We got to go 4 or 5 deep on the bench, because that's what's going on with Indy. Indy bringing 5 guys, bring damn near a whole new 5 in. Knicks want to play 3 other guys off the bench. They're not playing Precious. They're not playing these people. So the Knicks have put themselves in a serious bind, and like I said, Jalen Brunson tonight, what he had, if I'm not mistaken, 43. But when it mattered most, he was nowhere to be found. All of these things, it pays dividends. We needed that. Karl Anthony Towns tonight. They played too good to lose. 35 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block. Like you played too excellent to say, you know what, it's all we ain't doing nothing. We just gonna blow this game and give it away. OG Anunoby. OG started stepping up. Brunson was in foul trouble. Brunson had to go sit down for a second. You seen OG step up, and then to the point where you had OG chance. So it's like the Knicks did everything right to win that game. They outplayed Indiana. Indiana just outplayed them when it mattered most. The Knicks, they had this game. In the fourth quarter, they was pulling away. But like I said, the Knicks, man, they choked. This is no other way to tell you what happened. This was an epic collapse. An epic collapse. I'm just, like I said, that shot that Tyrese Haliburton made to force overtime was just, like I said, it was just tailor-made. It's like the Knicks can't catch no breaks. And Haliburton is very clutch. He's far from overrated. When you looked at this game, it looked like Brunson was just giving it to him. But as you see, he didn't have to go for 40 something like Brunson did. Brunson had 43, Haliburton had 31. And like I said, Haliburton is damn near basically the two guard here. Even though we look at Haliburton as the point guard, he's playing the two with Nemhard on Brunson. So Nemhard, I mean, they hit timely buckets. Even Nemhard hit a big shot at the end. Toppin came in with 8 points, 10 rebounds. That was loud, the way Obi Toppin rolled up in there, giving it to his former team. I mean, it's just crazy to see these former Knicks just doing so well in these other situations. Like, man, we could have had you. But this is the problem. Thibodeau and just running his players to the ground is an issue. And nobody pays attention to it until it rears its ugly head. Pause. And tonight it did. This kind of loss right here is gonna dismantle the Knicks. I would be shocked if the Knicks recovered from this loss. I would be shocked if they won this series. I had the Knicks winning in like four or five games. Now I'm with the notion that the Pacers are going to win this in maybe 5 games. Just off the back of that loss. Going to Indiana is going to be hellacious to get that W in Indy. It's going to be very hard for the Knicks to win in Indiana. But what I will tell you is this: if you want to be optimistic for the Knicks did this, even though it wasn't 20 plus, but they did this to Boston twice. Now, okay, fine. Now it happened to you. What are the Knicks going to do now? That you could counteract what Indy just did. They rolled up in your building, showing choke signs. The Knicks should be embarrassed. Embarrassed. They had no business losing tonight. None. I can't even give you a reason why or how they lost to make it look good or sound better. This is unacceptable how the Knicks blew this game tonight. You got New York, riding with you. You at home and you blow it epically like that. You have so many opportunities to stop the bleeding and nothing gets stopped. It's to the point where they about to turn the goddamn ball over every time they inbound them. The missed free throws. Come on, Cat. You've been balling all game and you're going to miss a crucial free throw? That goes back to being gassed. I'm looking at OG Anunoby. You going to the line for a free throw. You look like you exhausted, like you just ran in a marathon. So the Thibodeau got to figure out a way to get his players more rest so they're not playing 48 minutes or high minutes, just to get a little breather. So when it's money time, they're able to perform. Because today, when it was money time, you see you had to keep bringing Cat out. Cat was gassed. I'm looking at Cat, and they needed Cat. Something going on with Brunson, too. Is Brunson injured? Let's get in the comment section and let's talk. The New York Knicks fall. They should be ashamed of themselves. 138 to 135. I repeat, it's Flight Sports TV. Make sure you hit the like button if you're new. Most definitely hit the subscribe button, man. We're going to be back with them. This is disgusting, man. Peace and love.